The biggest lessons I've learned in my life are here. Through different topics, I'm going to inspire and motivate you to reach your success and your dreams. I'm so grateful that you're here on Journey to Success. So let's enjoy my next episode together. Thinking or doing? That is the problem. So I don't want to mention Amleto here, but that's the question for you guys. So what is the best thing to do when we talk about success? Is it better thinking? Is it better doing something? So what is the priority here, right? I hear a lot of people who talk how much important it is to act as soon as possible in a way to reach your success faster, right? But is it really like that? Hi guys, my name is Fabio from Journey to Success and welcome. And today we're going to talk about this new topic, and the name of the topic is thinking versus doing. A balanced approach to success. And that's what you're going to learn today. So at the end of the video, you are going to understand how much important is to reach your success. Thinking about how to reach, how to plan, how to vision, your path to reach your dreams. And we're going to also understand how much important it is, of course, to act in a way, to reach exactly step by step your dreams. And that's what you're going to understand in the end of the video. And let's start. Let's start with this question. And so what are the 6 points of thinking and doing? So here we're going to discuss the first 6 points. So first we're talking about a thinking concept. So when we talk about a thinking concept, we talk about 2 important words, right? 2 important topics. And we're talking about vision and goal setting. So something that a lot of people don't know is actually how to reach their success through their environment. What I mean by that? Well, just imagine where you are right now, right? So right now you are maybe in a place that you don't really like it. But at the same time, you have to understand that you can create your environment to reach your success. How can you create your ideal environment to reach your success? Basically, you can use the joy compass. So what makes you very happy? What is the most beautiful thing that makes you happy in a way that you can reach your dreams? So what is it? What we're talking about? So you have to understand your joy compass. And when you know exactly what makes you happy, then you can think how to plan in a way to have a clear vision and a clear path. So you can think how to plan a way to reach your goal. Okay, how? As I said, clear path, clear vision are very important tools, very important instruments to reach your success. Second point, planning and problem solving. So once you finally understand how to reach a goal through a clear vision and clear plan, basis of the joy compass, then after that starts the funniest part. It's the planning, right? It's important to understand how to plan a certain path in a way to reach your success. So here, of course, in my second point, I wrote planning and problem solving, because you also have to consider how much important it is to reach certain obstacles directly and indirectly to learn. So here we're talking about failures. Obstacles generally are important assets to reach your success, to reach your goal, because through failure you can learn, and once you learn, then you can become better about what you want to do in your life. So important. This is an important note that I wrote here. So through problem solving, you are going to reach the right plan, and through corrections, you are going to reach the right solution. Third point, innovation and creativity. So once you finally know what you want to do in your life, right? Once you understood which kind of plan you want to write in your brain in a way to act later, and consequently to reach your success. Well, then comes maybe the easiest part, like you are so much confident about what you want to do that you are in a certain comfort zone. Okay, it's a comfort zone where you are literally in a zone, and you are perfectly conscious about what you want to do. You're perfectly conscious about the fact that you need to fall. So you need to make different mistakes to reach your goal. So you're totally conscious about it. You're totally in this comfort zone. And then is where starts your creativity in a way to optimize your plan. So these are the first 3 points when we talk about thinking. What about doing? Well, in the doing concept, also here we have another 3 points. And the first point is action and implementation. With the first point, we have, of course, the execution. So you can finally transform your ideas, whatever you thought before, and you can finally act in a way, to finally walk on your path that you already planned before. So execution, transform ideas into reality. Here there is, of course, a beautiful example, right? Example of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison used to say, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. So the fact that you work so hard and in a way that you can see your wet, you work so hard that at the end, through failures, mistakes, attempts, obstacles, you eventually reach your success. And Thomas Edison, as you know, I have not to say this to you because I'm sure it's something that I think also my grandma knows now about it. Thomas Edison was the inventor of the light bulb, that's correct, but was also the guy who failed 1,000 times before to find the right formula to reach his dream. Okay, that's absolutely important to understand. Genius. What is genius? What is genius? With this word, right? You are a genius. Well, and the truth is that people don't really know which kind of path that genius did to reach a point where, where people are just admiring this genius, and because they're just looking the hint of the iceberg. I mean, second point, learning through experience. So this is very nice concept because I had this teacher, right? I had this teacher The name was Mirarchi, and he was an engineer as well. And I wasn't very good. I wasn't good at all in his class. But he used to say to me every time, Fabio, the practice beats the grammar. And these days, I understand more and more what he meant. You know, it doesn't matter how much you study, it doesn't matter how much you work hard or you don't work at all. It doesn't matter what you're thinking right now, but it doesn't matter what I think right now. The point is that there is a constant in this world that never changed. And it's the fact that the practice beats the grammar. You know, it is like that. I mean, even if, let's talk about cooking, because I like the cooking example. Even if you are the worst chef in the world, even if you are the worst cook in the world, all right? So let's not go that far. You're not a chef. Let's say that you're just a student. Even if you are the worst cook in the world, and if you have 3 ingredients every day, let's say an eggs, parsley, and oil, at the end of the year, I tell you that you are gonna make the best egg, one of the best eggs in the world. Because during this path, you learn from it, you make mistakes, you reach obstacles with these 3 ingredients. But at the end of the story, you just become perfect in your way to progress. Third point, building momentum. And building momentum, so it's very important, these 3 keys that I used to mention every time: persistence, discipline, and consistency. All right, these are the 3 keys that allow you to unlock your full potential. And as much as people like to be viral on TikTok or Instagram, the truth is that at the end of the story, you're going to be maybe the lucky guy who is not going to be able to teach to the people how to reach that certain success. Why? Because it was too much fast. Because they don't really know how to reach and maintain a certain success if you reach the success so fast. So it's important to use these 3 key words that allow you to reach any kind of success. Here, of course, we're talking about dreams, goal. Every time that I talk with you guys, I just think about financial freedom, right? But that's my personal success. I don't know what is your personal success. Maybe your way is but let's say you want to be a good father or a good mother. That's not a just. That's something actually very important. But I mean, you can use the PDC, the person, discipline, consistency, also, you know, for your type of success. It doesn't matter which kind of success we're talking about. My personal example. Okay, let's resume a little bit here, right? So my personal example is that I love to talk to the people in a way that they can reach their dreams. Okay, fair enough. How can I do that? Fortunately, we live in an era where we have different channels and we don't really need to become famous through TV or something like that, right? We can use our smartphone, we can use YouTube, we can use social media as well to reach the right people in a way to teach something to them, you know? So that's my first step. Second step, plan. So how am I gonna plan this? Okay, I know what I need. I need maybe a camera. I have to buy a camera. Maybe I want a smartphone because it's more, it's more comfortable in these days. Maybe I'm gonna buy a good smartphone. Maybe I don't have the money for the smartphone. Fair enough. I can do an installment with some company. I don't really need to be rich. I mean, we're spending so much money for things that we use a couple of times per month. That's nothing wrong to spend money as much as you're conscious. But it's also important to invest money, to reach your success. And, by the smartphone, it's something useful also to reach the people, like in my case, in a way they can get some value from me. And third point, innovation. Okay, let's say, I'm gonna actually give you properly my path. So at the start, I started with the podcast. So I just bought the mic. After 1 year, I realized that I could improve a little bit more. And in this case, I bought a good smartphone in a way to innovate my channel and study a little bit of copywriting to reach better the people. Study a little bit of SEO to understand better how to reach my community. So that's an improvement. So you have vision, plan, and innovation. Before we go through, if you're enjoying this podcast, please consider taking just 3 seconds to share it with someone else. It is a small gesture that could make a big difference in someone's day. Now, sit back and enjoy the rest of the episode. Guys, if you like this topic, or simply if you like to tell me your plan, just write something in the comment. Okay, so what is your plan, vision, and innovation path that you have right now in your mind? Just write in the comment, and I tell you, I'm gonna read. I'll be very attentive. So, another point, how can you integrate thinking and doing? You can integrate thinking and doing inside your life with these 3 points. First of all, you have to understand that thinking and doing are very important. Thinking is important as much as you do something, and do is important as much as you think something, okay? But you have to understand that you need a balanced approach about it. So if you think too much to do something, then you never act. If you do too much, it's not good either, because you don't have time to rest, to process. Sometimes I like to take just some rest with my fiancé in the park, national park, with a cottage for 2 days. And that is the moment where I don't do anything. And it's beautiful because my brain, since finally rest, then process everything that I did and I'm doing with my project. And I literally had the best ideas, just resting for a moment, do nothing, and all the idea, they just come inside you. So very important to understand how much you have to think and how much you have to do. It's important to approach this balance. Then we have a cycle process. So something that you have to understand is that when you plan something, then you have to execute everything that you planned before, right? And then it's important also to review whatever you did, whatever you you transform from your ideas to execute to your current reality. But this is a cycle, guys. So then you don't stop. So it's just a cycle of planning, execution, review, planning, execution, review. And in this way, you have high quality outcomes. No one talks about this, but it's important always to be in track with this cycle in a way, to have a high quality outcomes. And then we have the third point, adaptability. So adaptability, the word change, that's the reality. I know that whatever we're doing right now looks like a constant, looks like something that is going to be forever. Well, it's not true. I mean, look now with AI and everything, the word change. And there is nothing wrong about that. But you have to adapt yourself as well. I have an example here. Netflix evolved from a DVD rental service to a streaming giant by constantly rethinking its strategy and acting on new opportunities. That's what I think. That's what I mean about this concept. I mean, think about it. Before Netflix, the reality of the people of my age, the reality especially of my family, my parents, your parents, was just rent a DVD or, rent a tape. And it was the reality, but wasn't constant. And with Netflix and then Disney, Amazon Prime, the world changed drastically. And now the AI and the who knows next. And the question is, are we really sure that social media, YouTube, and everything that we know right now are going to be a constant for our future? Maybe yes. Maybe for our future. Maybe yes. Or maybe no. But for sure they're going to evolve. And you have to be ready for that. You have not to be scared. Okay? Now, last point. What are the best 5 motivational insights? You have to be motivated. When you reach your success, when you reach your dream, when you reach your goal, you have to be motivated, guys. I have 5 points here with you. First of all, embrace uncertainty. Embrace uncertainty. It doesn't matter if we talk about doing. It doesn't matter if we talk about thinking. The truth is that you have to embrace it. You have to embrace uncertainty because it's part of the process. And it's normal to be uncertain about what you're doing, but this thing has not to prevent you to plan something, to act on it. Second point, start small. Start small. Very, very important. It's important to have a big goal, yeah? It's important to have the big milestone there. It's important. Very enough. But it's more important to have small goals. It's more important to have small achievements. Meanwhile, in this way, you can have positive feedback. All right? Positive feedbacks means positive satisfactions, means unlimited fuel to go forward. Stay committed. Well, this we say before already. PDC, persistent, discipline, persistence, discipline, consistency. It's so such important. 3 important keywords that you have to use like is your mantra. Adapt and adaptability, we say also before, right? And there are corrections also that you have to deal during your path. That's absolutely normal, and these corrections are gonna help you to reach a better plan. And in the end, we have a celebrate progress. Guys, celebrate progress. I think it's maybe the funniest part. So when, I'm going to make my example, when you reach 100 followers, just don't say, right now that I'm doing this video, I have 14 followers, yeah? And I'm just happy that, I don't know, I'm sure in a while I'm going to reach 100 followers. I'm sure I'm going to be happy about it. I'm not going to say, yeah, all right, but 100 followers, meaning I'm pretty far to monetize my YouTube channel. Because to monetize the YouTube channel, you need to have 1,000 followers and 10,000 hours, I think, something like that. No, that's absolutely, the wrong mindset. The mindset has to be the opposite, to be, wow, I reached already 100 followers. Let's eat a pizza, Let's do something. Let's celebrate. It's deep. I don't want to say stupid quotes or stupid things, but it's literally how you see your glass. Your glass can be, you can see your glass with half water in it, or just empty on it. Of course, it's gonna be better in the future if you are consistent about it, if you put passion and dedication about it. So don't be afraid. Look at me. Like, I think I'm the perfect example. So go forward, never give up. Thank you guys for being here on Journey to Success. And if you like this topic or topics like that, please just put a like. I just appreciate. Thank you, and see you soon. Cheers. Here we are. Congratulations. You just finished my entire episode. So the only thing I ask is to take a moment to give Journey to Success a rating. By the way, thank you so much for being here on Journey to Success. I'm very grateful. Thank you, and see you next time.